The many faces of worship. Everybody worships. The only choice we get is what to worship. David Foster Wallace. So the question is, what do you worship? Do you know why you believe? Have you explored the motivations and practices that we use for worship? Let's explore the multifaceted concept of worship, and while often associated with formal religious practices, worship can be a deeply personal and diverse experience. As Wallace remarked, everybody worships. Atheists, monks, welders, and hedge fund managers do it. The birds and the bees do it. Even educated fleas do it. So what is worship? Well, the term worship might evoke images of congregations, rituals, and hymns. However, I will argue it's crucial to understand the practice of worship extends beyond these traditional forms. It is a complex method that can manifest itself in a myriad of ways. These do not require organization or structure to accomplish. You can also toss into this idea of practice. Anytime you repeatedly act intending to improve, you're worshiping. Yeah, it's something to play with for sure. For how else would you withstand the repeated failures if not for worshiping or imitating a behavior such as learning an instrument? Traditional religious ceremonies have long been avenues for worship. These are spaces where we affirm communal beliefs and uplift individual spirits. This is merely one approach to connecting with the divine or the transcendent. Traditional worship constrains the scope and focus of worship to the sacred, and as we'll see, the opportunity to worship is available in many more places. Nature serves as an awe-inspiring backdrop for worship or the element of worship directly. The profound beauty of nature often evokes a sense of wonder and spirituality, reminding us of our place within the greater cosmos. Artistic endeavors offer yet another avenue for worship. The act of creating can be a meditative experience, a conduit for channeling higher forms of consciousness or understanding. Through repeated cycles of creativity, the individual can strengthen their flow skills and derive incredibly deep meaning through the vehicle of creation. The book of Genesis in the Bible repeatedly stresses that speech transforms chaos into habitable order. Through speaking forth creatively, the person can get a sense of the divine act of creation and worship. The Logos, the animating spirit of the world, the Holy Spirit, that thing that we're trying to describe but will always escape us because it is beyond words. This is not necessarily ethical in its nature, but it is sublime. Terrible depictions of battles rendered expertly can be a sublime experience. Active volcanoes elicit this feeling of being gripped at the deepest level by powerful emotions. So too have soldiers remarked about being in bunkers when they were being shelled, and the cacophony, noise, and earth moving around them brought to their mind a sublime feeling of, this is so intense, it's well beyond me. You cannot control being fully oriented to observe in wonder an entity so enormous, powerful, and dangerous that we are suddenly gripped by the emotions of our deepest self. We gawk and find ourselves marveling at its beauty and appeal to us as something wholly other. Mindfulness and meditation provide a direct path to worship through introspection. These practices aim to bring about a state of heightened awareness, aligning the mind, body, and spirit in a harmonious balance. Instead of active engagement, we seek detached awareness. It's what I refer to as the eternal smile, which is the phrase I feel best fits the experience. In conclusion, worship is a highly individualistic and versatile practice, whether found in a hymn, a work of art, or a quiet moment of reflection. The avenues for worship are as diverse as the individuals who seek it. Hopefully, this resonates with you and the vibe that you're aiming for. What do you worship? Let me know if you'd like any additional information, and I hope you have a wonderful day.